That's a scary defense. By the way, yes, I am hopping back on here. Yesterday, my phone died, so I had to charge it, and I couldn't get back on the podcast. So I'm gonna start resuming this. So, this is a scary looking defense right now. J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones, Budda Baker, Patrick Peterson. That is rough. This is a rough go for Russell Wilson right now. He has to deal with Aaron Donald, J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones, and Nick Bosa. This is why he's asking for an offensive line. Like, it's not just because of the fact that he's been sacked countless times. Like, literally set a record last year. That's not the only reason he wants out. Or not that he wants out. He wants an O-line. He has to go against, like, even before Watt signed, he had to go against Chandler Jones, Nick Bosa, and Aaron Donald. Twice a year. That's 6 matchups that are literal hell for him. So, I mean, that's why he's looking to go out right now. Now, I don't know if this is a win for J.J. Watt. Because, I mean, he said he's looking for a contender, and while the Cardinals are, well, they're going to be a great team next year, but they're not going to be better than the Packers or Bills. I mean, I think, if he said he wanted, and I don't think he was after, I don't know what he was after. I think he was after money and championships right here. This is a great signing on the Cardinal side. I mean, Hopkins must have recruited hard because he was all in on winning a title this year, and the Cardinals could surprise. I mean, they do have a lot of pieces. Kenyon Drake is a pretty good running back, actually. He's gotten better without Adam Gase. 18 touchdowns in 23 games. You know, Kyler Murray looks like he's the answer. DeAndre Hopkins, top 5 receiver. Their O-line's okay. And they got a nice defense. So, sorry. So honestly, we can't worry too much about this. I'm not too worried about the Cardinals. I wouldn't be, they're probably, I think I mentioned them because every year 4 teams that didn't make the playoffs last year go back in. So, I'd say the Dolphins, the Cardinals, alright, so the Dolphins, the Cardinals, the Niners, probably the Cowboys because their division is terrible, and, maybe the Chargers? I don't know. There's going to be 4 new teams in there because it's happened the last 30 years. So, every year there's like 4 new teams in the playoffs, and the Cardinals, they're going to be in the playoffs probably, and they could surprise. We didn't think the Bucs were going to win at the beginning of the year just because they signed Tom Brady. Like, all right, congrats, you signed Tom Brady. You're not going to win the Super Bowl. You're probably going to be a second round exit. So we'll see if they surprise with J.J. Watt. All right. Let's get some more music going here. All right, where did I go wrong? Here we go. And by the way, coming up, I am going to, let's see this. What do I got coming up? I'm going to go further into the Russell Wilson report. I'm going to talk more about J.J. Watt to the Cardinals. And then I'm going to decide who needs a quarterback in the draft. Alright. And then I'm obviously going to do my MLB segment. So, alright. Let's get some music going here. Alright. Alright, here we go. So, where did I go wrong? So here's a situation where I was wrong. The Nets are still dominating despite what I said. I said they're going to have trouble sharing the ball. I said Kyrie might not get along with Harden. And I have been dead wrong. They lost last night, but they were on an 8-game win streak, I believe. Before that, so I've been wrong so far. Alright, here's another situation where I was wrong. The Panthers are looking to trade Teddy Bridgewater. I thought, he's only 28. It's gonna take some time to develop. But like time for him to learn how to kind of back to where he was with the Vikings, which is probably tough because he's gotten older since then. He had a major injury that could possibly impact his career. So, I thought it would work out because he went 5-0 with the Saints, but they're looking to trade him. I was wrong about Big Ben. I said I was wrong about the Steelers. I said he could. I said they should move off of him. Because, he's aging. He's aging. He's not getting any better or any younger, so I figured move off of him. It's the perfect time. You got so many quarterbacks on the market. And while they may not be better than Big Ben now, they'll be they might be. Okay, they might not have a better career than Big Ben, but they're a better answer than him as of now. So, and it's not even about them being better. It's about Big Ben being 39, coming off one of the worst seasons of his career, and obviously aging. It's just great to move off him right now. And let's not blame it on Mike Tomlin. Let's get off his case. He hasn't had a losing season in 14 years. So, I guess they're going to start him. That's fine. Here's another situation where I and everyone in the world was wrong. The Knicks are 4th in the East. I didn't think. I thought they would be just as bad as they have been for the past couple of years. And well, they're not. They're looking actually pretty good right now. I didn't think Tom Thibodeau was a good answer, but it's been pretty good. I knew Julius Randle was kind of special, but I didn't know he can do this. And finally, I was wrong about the Jazz. They are still dominating. I don't think I even had them in the playoffs, if I recall. I had the Mavs in the playoffs. I had the Mavs, Lakers, Clippers. Nuggets, Warriors. I think I had the Rockets in there. Suns. And I had... the Trailblazers. So, wow, that came back to bite me, didn't it? So, alright, where did I go wrong? Now we're gonna move on to some, news here. So Brady says he is still motivated by the scouting report he got 21 years ago. And I mean, his report was pretty rough. I mean, his report was poor build, skinny, lacks strength, and is knocked down easily. And I mean, athletes weren't as jacked back in the day as they are now. Also, I mean, quarterbacks don't have to be ripped or anything. But I mean, you cannot look like that at a combine and get drafted nowadays. I mean, you're going undrafted with that build today. So I mean, if Tom came up now, he'd look much better probably. Honestly, it's crazy. If I were to tell you that guy, like, look at the picture. It's a very unflattering picture. If I were to tell you that guy is going to dominate the league for the next 2 decades and marry a supermodel, it's ridiculous. It's working right now. So, Michael Irvin says Dak Prescott Russell Wilson wants Dak's chair. Now, the moves that have recently been made by stars have been unexpected. Like, we don't expect this to happen, but there's a great possibility it can happen. I mean, Watts the Cardinals kind of came out of left field. I mean, we didn't expect him to go there. I heard the Browns, Titans, Packers, Bills. I didn't hear the Cardinals at all. So that was kind of out of left field. We were shocked by KD to the Warriors. Kawhi to the Clippers was a bit of a shock. I mean, some people... It wasn't that big of a shock. Some people thought he was going there. But, it was a bit of a shock because there were reports going around saying the Clippers are out. It's down to the Lakers and Raptors. So that was a bit of a shock to analytics, I think. And then PG to the Clippers was a big shock. No one saw that coming. So, I mean, it may not look like this is going to happen, but there's a possibility. And Wilson's contract isn't ideal either. So I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of ifs here. Alright, so Deshaun Watson's camp is frustrated with the Texans that they're not trading him. And I mean, this is going to get more and more ugly if you wait longer. And you're going to lose the teams you can trade with. You're going to lose the teams you can trade with if you keep waiting. Like, the Jets might move off Darnold. That's a possibility. The football team, although they don't have a quarterback, you could trade for some assets. They have some assets that you can use. The Panthers, they got Teddy Bridgewater. Maybe. I mean, trust me, no one's going to do good on the Texans. So you might as well just go with someone with talent. Darnold has talent. He's been wasted with Todd Bowles. And Todd Bowles is a defensive coach. He can't coach a quarterback. Or any prove that he's not a good head coach. He's a hell of a defensive coordinator, but he's not a head coach. And then he had Adam Gase, and we know how amazing he is. But, and like I said, I don't think Bridgewater or Darnold will perform at a high level, but you're not going to get a quarterback of Watson's caliber in return. So just get rid of him and try to rebuild. You already let go of Hopkins and Watt in the past couple years. You are literally playing how to lose a quarterback.